What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now today we have a video that I definitely wouldn't have had on my radar whatsoever, but it was requested by Blake U, which is his Patreon handle, and he has asked me to check out Distract Me by a band called Dearest. Now, as you can see, this is actually completely coincidental. I didn't mean for this to happen, but I am wearing my Monuments t-shirt, which I have worn multiple times in these videos, so it's not that big of a deal that I'm wearing it. But today is Dearest, and from what Blake U has said, he said yo, so I decided to say fuck it and get the single to YouTube tier because I really want to see what you think of Distract Me by Dearest. It's a new project put together by a few musicians I really like, including a former drummer from Monuments, Anup Sastry, and their current vocalist Andy Sizek. Thanks. So Blake has made use of the Patreon single tier that will go on YouTube. So first and foremost, thank you very much, Blake. I appreciate you supporting the channel, and I look forward to checking this one out because obviously massive Monuments fan, massive Andy Sizek fan. He is a fucking talent. I still haven't checked out any of Termina's music, which again is Nick Nocturnal's band, and obviously Andy is, well, is it a band? I don't know what makes up a band. Does it have to be more than two people? But it's their duo, I guess, where Nick is the guitarist and Andy is on vocals. Haven't checked that one out. All I know from Andy is that he's a part of Monuments, and his vocals, I would argue, are probably the best in the game. Is there anyone that's better than Andy from a versatility standpoint? Like, when you look at his vocal playthroughs of, or his vocal covers of the Monuments tracks where he sings along, it's absolutely wild. I'm not a vocalist, so I don't understand the full technicalities of what he can do, but it is insane how close he sounds to the produced version, if not better. Sometimes I actually prefer listening to the videos of him like singing along to Lavos or Cardinal Red. Like, he's just so fucking good. So I'm sure this will in some way, shape or form entice me. I'm sure the vocals will be insane. That's something I'm kind of banking on, and then hoping that the rest is also something that I can, you know, potentially add to my playlist and listen to more going forward, because these are a relatively small band compared to Monuments, I guess. And without any further ado, we're going to jump in. Again, not going to pay too much focus on the lyrics. We're just going to, you know, listen along, see if you like it, and let's see if we found ourselves a new project to start listening to. Okay, well, already I love it. It sounds like Monuments. Always a fan of those extended intros, bringing in the ambience. Okay, like an ambient Monuments, an atmospheric Monuments, I should say. feel like this probably will grow on me, but right now it feels like it's missing something. And I think I know what that is, which I'll speak about when the video actually finishes or when the song finishes. Alright, I'm just taking some notes here, so give me a sec. Okay, let me speak. Let me speak, boys. That was 6 minutes long, Jesus. I didn't realize it was that long. Okay, so straight off the bat, there's obviously going to be massive Monuments comparisons, considering it is the Monuments vocalist, Andy Cizek, which I am, of course, the biggest fan of. However, although, you know, I would like to think that they probably don't want to be compared to Monuments, I don't think they help themselves with the fact that the guitar work is actually very akin to some of Monuments' riffs. The negative point of that is I'm going to compare them because, one, Andy Cizek is involved and his vocal delivery on certain moments was very akin to Cardinal Red. I'll go back and play that in a second just to show you guys exactly what I mean. Like, it feels like this would be a track on a Monuments album that didn't make it to In Stasis, which I don't think is the worst like critique in the world. That In Stasis album is so fucking good, one of my favorite albums of 2022. Didn't get enough credit across the board at all, but obviously this is about Dearest, and I have to be honest, I think it's a good track. It definitely has growing potential. I think even from Andy, from the vocal standpoint, it wasn't even like my favorite performance by him. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being harsh here. I feel like maybe I'm being harsh because, you know, John Brown doesn't have just like the fucking copyright to a certain sound. But, you know, naturally, I think a lot of people are going to be drawn to this band because of Andy, because that's how I was drawn in. Well, obviously someone requested it, but the only person I knew from the band was Andy. So I'm looking at Andy and I'm like, right, okay. So I'm kind of expecting maybe to be, because it's a different project he's involved in, maybe it'll sound a little bit different than Monuments, and, you know, but we'll still get the amazing vocal ability of Andy, which we still did, but I just feel like there wasn't enough moments. Maybe there's a few growing moments in it. The chorus wasn't bad. So if someone was to play that to me and didn't tell me that it wasn't Monuments, I'd probably listen to that and go, oh, this must be like an old Monuments track that didn't make it to In Stasis. So yeah, they're my honest thoughts, guys. Hope I didn't offend anyone, but yeah, not a bad track to say the least. I'll definitely keep my eye on this band. Don't know how new they are. I think they're pretty new, but this track for me wasn't the best. Maybe they've got some better tracks on the EP. But yeah, that's all from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like on the video. Make sure you sub to the channel. If you want to avail of the Patreon tier that allows you to suggest a single like this for me to react to, then by all means, patreon.com/DrewFortune. Links are in the description. Thank you to Blake for sending this over. Again, apologies that I didn't massively love it, but that is that's the risk we take, I guess, with these tiers, because I'm not just going to sit here and say I love it because I didn't love it. It was okay. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.